welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to do something very, very different. I want to share with you the 4 dark secrets of the internet marketing industry that most likely is what's keeping you stuck right now. Let's get into it. Firstly, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Penberthy. I'm the founder of AdClients.com, where we help you create, launch, and scale your online courses, your coaching programs, and I'm pleased you're here. Listen, if you're watching this video, chances are you have been around the internet marketing industry for a little while now, right? Perhaps you are wanting to launch a course. Perhaps you're trying to launch a coaching program. Perhaps you've seen videos and advertisements online of people telling you how amazing it is to have an online course and a coaching program, and how easy it is, how amazing the results can be with very little effort. I'm here to tell you in today's video, sadly, that is not the truth. There are 4 things that you need to know right now, and if you don't know them, you're going to continue to struggle trying to grow your business, and you're not going to understand why. Because the reality is, most people in our space are lying to you. They're lying to you because they want you to buy their products and services, and so I want to set the record straight. And although I have a marketing coaching company, although we have an outrageous amount of success with our clients and our students, although we're very proud of that, although we've grown our own company, you still need to know these 4 things, no matter which path you take to grow your business from this moment forward. The first dark secret of our space is that it's actually not easy. Okay, so many people will tell you that to build a business online, to take your course, to create a coaching program, package it up and put it out there is incredibly easy. Now, that is not to say that there aren't strategies that are easier than others. The stuff that we teach our clients, the stuff that we teach our students is easier. But the bigger picture, the 40,000 foot view, if you are currently working in a day job and you are wanting to transition out, you're wanting to package up your knowledge into a course, and you're right at the very beginning, you're brand spanking new. Maybe you know you've got knowledge in your head and you want to do coaching and you want to sell something high ticket, but again, you're brand new to this, never done it before, you need to package up an offer, build sales funnels, understand social media. The reality is, it isn't actually easy. It's actually quite hard. It actually takes a while. Okay, the first 2 years of me trying to grow my businesses online, I've really struggled. I remember I was spending money and I wasn't getting anything back for it. I was putting effort into things, they weren't working. I remember I was buying training programs, coaching programs. I was following everything they told me to do, A to Z, and it still wouldn't work. And so then I'm feeling left, with no options because I've just followed a plan of action. And so then I don't give up hope. I move to another one. It is hard. It has taken time. Now, of course, I've grown my business now to multiple 7 figures a year. I've built an amazing team around me. That's persistence. That's persistence through the hard times. So if you leave this YouTube video right now and you go to Facebook or YouTube and someone says that this whole thing is easy, okay, it can be easier. Again, we teach strategies that will say, hey, here's an easy way to do this. The big picture of starting a business, you're gonna have to put the work in the beginning. The second thing is, the reality is this actually isn't for everyone, and that's okay, right? Maybe you've seen, and this is not in our space because we're in the marketing, coaching, education space, but specifically in what we refer to as the biz ops space, which is the business opportunity, side hustle, that kind of stuff, which again, we don't teach, but it would be in our same industry of internet marketing. You'll see people saying anyone can trade, anyone can do this side hustle, make some extra money. Anyone can do this, anyone can do that. Now, is there some truth in that? I guess yes, because if the tools and the systems and the processes and the training is there readily available, then technically anyone could take that and get through the hard times and eventually make it work. So I guess in theory anyone could do it, but not everyone will do it. And therefore it's not for everyone, okay? It's not for everyone to have sleepless nights working on your business. It's not for everyone to be working a 9-to-5 job and then in your entire evening working on your business. It's not for everyone to have pretty much no weekends, because during the weekend you are trying to work on your business. And again, I want to stress, that's not a bad thing. I talk about this in some of my videos. You shouldn't feel bad if entrepreneurship is not for you. You shouldn't be shamed for that. There's no shame in that, okay? It's just like everyone is not cut out to be a chef or a pro athlete. It's not a bad thing if that's not for you. It's just that there's a different path for you. So again, same thing with entrepreneurship. It may just not be for you. And so you need to really check yourself, think through how much sacrifice are you willing to put in to make it a reality? Okay, what traits do you see in yourself that you feel are perhaps somewhat irreversible to the point where it's just like, actually, this is not the right journey for me. Okay, I actually quite like having my evenings free. I quite like having my weekends free. I actually want to have that time off. I don't really want to put that extra bit of effort in. Then that's fine, okay? So that's the second thing. This is not for everyone, and it's actually okay if it's not for you. The third one is a sad one, but it is just the reality. Most people won't cut it. Most people won't make this work. No matter how much work they put in, no matter how much time, energy, effort, there are so many variables as to why someone would see success and wouldn't see success. You can have the best coaching, the best training, the best resources. Not everyone is going to succeed, okay? It's the same with our own coaching programs. I genuinely believe we have some of the best coaching in our industry. We have amazing success stories, amazing student testimonials. Our success rate is very, very high, and I put that down to myself, my amazing team, the way we built this thing. Do we have 100% of students going through our course and succeeding? No, no one can claim that, okay? Because it just doesn't exist. You hear things in newspapers and articles and on social media all the time about the success rate of business owners. You know, 99% of people, or whatever that statistic is, 99% of businesses will fail in the first 2 to 3 years. I don't know how accurate that number is or that statistic, but I do know that a very, very high proportion will not cut it because of all these different variables. So again, if you hear people talking about 100% success rate, guarantee this, that, and the other, okay, that's a bit of a red flag. No one can guarantee that. When we are speaking to a potential client, if they ask us that question, if they say, what guarantee do you have that this will work for me, that I'll absolutely get results with your training and coaching? And our answer is the same every time, and it's the most honest answer we can give. We say, look, we're going to give you the resources, our time, our coaching, our knowledge, all of our template. Like, we're going to do everything we can. We're going to hand this to you on a silver platter. We're even going to give you built-in, kicks up the butt to hold you accountable, to make sure you implement. We're going to do all of this on our side, but there has to be a moment where we pass it over to you and you implement. You get it done. You don't let life get in the way. There's going to be situations that come up for you. There's going to be procrastination that kicks in. All of these things. And I don't know which variables it is for those that fail that caused them to fail, but that is just the reality, okay? So stay sober-minded, work hard, keep moving forward to make sure that you don't fall into the negative statistic, but that you do everything you can to move forward into the ones that succeed. And if I can add my 2 cents on this, I actually think that the portion of people that do succeed are actually the ones that don't give up. Because as you go on this journey, maybe you give it 6 months, maybe you give it a year, maybe you give it 2 years, business still hasn't taken off, you're still not making the money, you quit, you give up, you move on, okay? Again, for some people, maybe that was the time where it just got too much and you move on, no problem. But I think the small percentage, the crazy ones that actually get the success, I think it's because they just persisted that little bit more. You fail enough times until eventually you can't fail anymore because you failed in every area. Now there's only success at the other end of the tunnel. And the fourth and final one is that it will take investment to get your business going, okay? I do not agree with the people that will say online that there's a system that you can sign up for free and it's going to give you everything you need to start making a bunch of money in your business or create a new business or make a bunch of money in a side hustle or whatever it is. I just don't think that exists. People also talk about, why would you pay a coach? Why would you pay a mentor when you can just go onto YouTube and Google and you can start finding all this stuff for free? Again, I just don't think that works because you're not getting it in an order. You're not getting it in A to Z. If you're just trying to build a business that you think is worth 6 or 7 figures, if you see other people doing that, yet you can't invest in yourself to see that happen, and you're only going through free information, you're going to find it very, very hard. And also, how can you expect customers and clients to invest in you and invest in your business if you weren't willing to do that in the first place? So for all these reasons, practically and just for your mindset, you are going to have to invest. Okay, there are going to be opportunities to invest in courses, coaching. Some are going to work, some aren't. Some are going to be good coaches and some are pulling the wool over your eyes and using smoke and mirrors. Again, there's going to be some navigating to do. But the reality is, it wasn't until I personally, and some of you don't want to hear this, okay, but it's the truth. It wasn't until I personally, on my journey, growing my businesses, started to invest in myself, that I started to see results. And some of you don't want to hear this. Some of you are shutting off at this point, saying, oh, okay, another video about investing myself, and then he'll sell me some coaching or whatever. Whether you invest in me or someone else, really couldn't give two hoodly whatsits at this point in time. It's like, don't laugh, Pete, man. I was trying to keep a straight face when I said that. It came out. So it doesn't matter if you invest in me or someone else. It really doesn't matter, okay? But the point is, when I was getting my business going, I was trying to find all the free stuff, right? I couldn't figure out the answers. I invested in some coaches that did me dirty, didn't get the result that I needed. That didn't sound too good. And along my journey, I did invest in some coaches that actually did produce the goods, and learning from their experience over 5-10 years, trying to do the exact same thing that I'm trying to do right now, invaluable if I'm getting those answers and I'm starting to piece together the puzzle for myself. So those are the 4 secrets of the internet marketing industry. But listen, it's not all bad news, because the reality is, for that percentage of people that see it through, that persist, that understand it's not going to be easy, right? That it's going to be hard, that understand that most fail, but they are refusing to fall into that statistic, right? They understand that they need to invest in themselves. They are going to keep moving forward, and you can keep moving forward to the end result, okay? It's happened for me, it's happened for so many of our clients, and I know that it can happen for you, okay? So if you know that you've got a good idea in your head, you've got a good business idea, you wanna see it through, then I'd encourage you, do that. If you feel like you're cut out for this, if you wanna be an entrepreneur, if you've got that fire in you, then don't let anyone dampen it, and keep moving in that trajectory to see it happen. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, hopefully you found it helpful and intriguing. If you did, hit the like button, drop me a comment, let me know which of those you are starting to realize is actually a reality, but you're refusing to let it be your reality. Go ahead and let me know in the comments box. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We put out a couple new videos every single week that I think you'll find very, very helpful. And finally, if you do actually want mine and my team's help, and you want to be coached by us, if you find that you are getting stuck and you want to cut the learning curve and work with someone like us, then feel free to check out the link in the description box in the top comment. We do have coaching. We open up a few spots every month, and that page will give you a bunch of information about what's included and how we can have a chat to see if that's a good fit. So with that, thanks for watching this video. Hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.